What's up everybody, I am KungFuKuya and welcome back to Celeste. So, I've actually been trying to record this and the recording failed. So, I'll just have to do it again instead of pretending that I actually didn't do it. So I've died a total of 227 times and collected a whopping 9 out of 25 strawberries. So without further ado, let's just do it one more time. Celestial Resort. Enjoy. Yeah, so I'm still writing about this game, so this is my way of procrastinating. At least I actually have to play this game to write about the exam, but hopefully I'll get this done by the time I'm finished with this game. As half of it is theory and half of it is actually, yeah, talking about the actual game. The main analysis, as it's so called. Okay, so we need to open this door, and now I actually remember to grab things and climb it. Please ring for service. Who's this? Welcome. May I help you? Are you a ghost? A ghost? Don't be silly. I am the concierge of this fine establishment. Welcome to the world-renowned Celestial Resort Hotel. Mr. Oshiro, at your service. 2 guests in 1 day. Business is finally picking up. How long will you be staying with us? No, I'm just passing through. I'm climbing the mountain. Do you have a back exit? A back exit? Just passing through, this will not do. You know, I can still hear you, right? In any case, our rear service door is reserved for hotel staff only. However, our top floor presidential suite features a world-class view of the peak. Yes, you'll be quite comfortable up there. Maybe we could get on the roof from there and climb down back. The presidential suite. Marvelous idea, Oshiro. What is your name for our records? I'm Madeline. But again, I'm not really interested in staying. Right this way, Miss Madeline. Why, thank you. It appears to be a very old and dusty guest book. Many of the pages are damaged or missing. The comments, however, are glowing. We'll never forget the time here. I've never felt more at peace. Thank you. Yeah, so Mr. Oshiro is the subject of this chapter. And maybe, just maybe, there's a correlation between how things look at this place and Mr. Oshiro himself. Okay, so even though I have actually played this, it's a little bit luck-based sometimes, it can feel. And I missed a lot of strawberries last time, so I don't think I'll be lucky doing this. Okay, actually I have to go there. Yeah. It's so strange that even though you play certain sections in a game, you tend to forget. How do you play it? Ah! Oh, nice. Yeah, so I'm getting a little bit of the game mechanics in your finger. Oh, luck-based. And it's so nice to think that I struggled so much with the beginning parts. And even though you get the buttons in your fingers, the levels escalate. Okay, let's see if I can do this and forget this. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying this, and thank you for watching episode 1 and 2 for those who have been patient with me thus far. Please follow me closely, Miss Madeline. The elevator is just down the hall. The hotel is pretty rough shape. Is it really open for business? Of course we're open! The Celeste Resort Hotel would never close during the prime tourism season. Rough shape? What did you mean by that? Oh, please allow me to carry your luggage. My bag? No thanks, I'll keep it. Very well. What a peculiar guest. Yeah, it's an interesting fellow, Mr. Oshiro. And again, there might indeed be a correlation between the level design and Mr. Oshiro himself. Even though Madeline is supposedly the main character throughout, it's interesting to see how other characters kind of embody the same kind of like struggle about like depression and anxiety. Oh, it's a miracle that I can actually talk and do these things at the same time sometimes. Yeah, okay, so we need a key. Right, yes. Ah! Jumped straight into my doom. The doom of the dark, red gloom. Yeah. I love how this game tackles anxiety and the trepidation of a self-imposed struggles. Head on. Head on, I like it. Thank you for your support from those who comment about, like, yeah, my failures throughout life and studies in general. I think it's inevitable. The hard part about, like, when you're done with high school and, in my case, the army, you feel that sense of anxiety of having to find out where you're going next. Because up to that point, your life has basically been on a railroad of like, okay, yeah, my life has been like this so far. Oh, nice. What do I do now? And I tried to study animation because around 2008 I saw Wall-E, and I was in so much love with Wall-E. I just thought that, fuck it, I'm doing animation now. But at least in Norway, you tend to also get a realistic overview of how life and work and all of that stuff happens after the studies. Even though, who knows, I could have been an animator at Death Stranding at this point. Who knows? But such is life. I think that you should embrace your failures, where you've been in life, because your failures are in many ways the way you shape up to become what you're really meant to be. Miss Madeline, I really must implore you to keep up. I'm running a world-class establishment here. I don't have time to wait around for meandering guests. You really don't have to wait for me. I'm just looking for a way through this place. I'll show you, you idiot. The customer is always right. Business is finally picking up and you lose your temper. Oh, of course, Miss Madeline. My sincere apologies, I was just out of line. Please feel free to explore at your leisure. Yeah, so it feels like Mr. Oshiro has a lot of clutter in his hotel, and maybe clutter in his mind. Yeah, it's interesting to articulate like what Mr. Oshiro is struggling with, because he has this, what would you call it, a bipolar personalities, multiple personalities, kind of borderline Smeagol and Gollum from the Lord of the Rings. Or at least, in my opinion, like how people try really, really hard to hide their issues and their problems instead of like sharing and be honest with themselves. Life. This clutter is out of control. When did this happen? I don't even know where to begin. Mr. Oshiro, do you run this whole place by yourself? You're right, Miss Madeline. I'll never sort this mess out alone. It's hopeless. Oh, woe is me. That's not what I meant. Just breathe, Mr. Oshiro, breathe. Just a little spring cleaning. Well, more than a little. But I can help. You're too kind. But I wouldn't even bother. It's a lost cause. Ooh, the music change. Alright, okay, so we need to go to different sections of the hotel. Fix what we can. Fix what we can. Yeah. And another interesting thing that I wanted to emphasize, and I think I saw this on another YouTube video that talked about Celeste and music, is the game's use of eustress. Eustress is sounds like you. Eustress is when stress becomes something positive. It becomes like a thing where you're trying to push yourself to doing things. So the music of Celeste is really significant in the sense that it feels a bit, there's a bit tension in the music, even though it's kind of like calming in a way. It's basically, the music is basically encourage you to like, be like, things are happening, things are shifting back and forth, but you can do it. So it's an interesting concept, I think, when you apply it musically into a game. Okay. Yoink. Okay. Yeah. Woo. Okay. Alive so far. Nice. Okay. Cleaning all the books. Nice. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think we need to talk to him again. Because that was all the books. And now, all the towels and bed sheets. I think at least we need to talk to him for each time. I haven't even begun cleaning already. I feel a renewed lightness of spirit. That's the power of positive thinking. Actually, I cleared out some of the clutter for you. Oh yes, thank you, Miss Madeline. But please relax and let the hotel staff handle it. Oh, Sherry, you fool. You're losing her. Guests don't want to spend their time cleaning. Are you okay? Yes, of course. This is the finest hotel you'll ever visit, you'll see. How could I let my problems pile up like this? Yeah. It's so funny that to think that most people usually have a lot of clutter, but as soon as you get visit from people, you're like, I need to clean a lot. Okay. Jump. Yep. Ooh, scary. Doing fine. Oh, okay. Close. Spooky. No! Gamble! Just like Dark Souls. Why? I think there's a secret room to the right, but let's not take any chances. Ooh. Yes. Nice. Still alive. Stay alive. Stay. No. Apply. No. Yay. Yes. Spooky. Hi. I didn't even do anything and I'm just dying from my own sense of despair. Life crumbling at your feet. Yeah. So there's a couple of strawberries, I think. Yeah, I got like 9 out of 25 when I first played it. So it's a bit strange to not have the first experience recording it, but I feel it's a little bit disingenuous when if you actually have done it and then you try to portray as if you haven't done it. So that's what I rather just want to record it again. Get the pourquoi, get the good quality good. Okay, yeah. It's looking a lot nicer in here. Can you show me the exit now? But Miss Madeline, you barely enjoyed the myriad luxuries that our hotel has to offer. We can talk more once I finish cleaning. I'm very busy. Yes, young people have no respect these days. You're welcome, shish. Yeah, it's so fun to see the characters play out, because like the avatars are so basic, yet the story and the cutscenes have so much personality. Hey, it's Theo! Theo! Are you a guest here too? Madeline, I'm so happy to see you right now. I'm all about spooky mysteries, but this is getting too real. Have you talked to Mr. Oshiro? I think he could really use some help. You think? He's a creepy old weirdo. I bet he's cleaning out a nook to hide our bodies as we speak. I'm gonna crawl through this wind. I'm blowing cold air in it from outside. Come on. Mr. Oshiro's trouble, but I don't think he wants to hurt us. He just needs to clean up this mess. I want to help him. Madeline, that's very sweet, but this is dangerous. Yoink! We need to get out of here and call an expert on creepy old dudes. We aren't prepared for this. I think I can get through to him. Go on ahead and I'll catch up with you later. Man, you're more stubborn than my sister. I thought that was impossible. Take care of yourself. Thanks to you. I'll see you outside. Yeah, it's nice to see how their friendship is evolving and like see certain differences. He doubts Mr. Oshiro that Madeline wants to prove him otherwise. Scared. Oh. Or that was almost. No, dead. Wait. Oh. Ah, no. Nice. Yay. One new strawberry. That's new at least. Okay, no. Wait for it. Spooky. And jump. Ah! Wait. Jump. And precise jump. Yes. Nice. Ooh, close. Ah. Ooh. Just a little bit spooky, don't you think? Yep. So lucky sometimes, I feel. Yeah, that's all the bed sheets. Those dirty bed sheets. Alright. Ah, a letter. An old paper sticks out from amid the clutter. Attention, hotel staff. It is my sad duty to inform you that the Celeste Resort Hotel will close indefinitely following this season due to circumstances beyond our control. For a game that's made in 2018, that's very relevant now in our post-March 2020 world, don't you think? Yeah. It was an honor to have served alongside you all, as we worked tirelessly to ensure that our guests enjoyed the most hospitable and memorable experience possible. I write with this heavy heart. This hotel has become my home, its staff and patrons my family. I'll miss you all dearly, Mr. Oshiro. Yeah, and for some people who have been watching some of the artwork of Celeste, it's an eerie thing to, you actually kind of see it, that Mr. Oshiro could indeed be a ghost. What I'm saying, indeed, he is a ghost. There you are. You certainly have a knack for wandering off. It was tough, but I sorted everything out for you. The Celeste Resort extends its gratitude for your assistance, Miss Madeline. Of course, the staff had the mess under control. Oh, sure, yeah. How humiliating. You must be eager to see your room. It's just up the elevator and down the hall. Sure. What the heck? Show me the presidential suite. It sounds lovely. That's your last chance, Oshiro. Don't lose her now. Yeah, I love how like Madeline just looks straight through his bullshit. Come on, wow, oh, first try. Hey, Theo, what you doing there? Man, it's a maze here. How's it going with El Caripo? I helped him clean up that huge mess, but he was kind of a jerk about it. And he still thinks he can convince me to stay. Madeline, seriously. My bad idea radar is off the charts on this one. You should get out of here. If I disappear now, Mr. Oshiro could have a meltdown. And maybe I can actually do something good. For once. Forget your karma, dude. I think that guy is going to melt down no matter what. You have to think about your safety. Theo, I'll be okay. Yeah. I didn't expect you to listen. See you on the outside, jailbird. Yeah, again, differences. But I like that. It makes the relationship more profound and realistic. Ow! How? Okay. Jump! Snapperoonie. Wait for it. Ah! First try. That did not happen the last time. Holy smokes. How do you even reach that? Strawberry. Ah! Yeah, that did happen. Yep. Oh, snapperoonie. Nice. Okay, how do you play? Ooh. Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! Spooky. This is it, Yoshiro. Your last chance. You already ruined it, making our guests clean up your mess. She'll never stay. No! She's still there. There's still a chance. The presidential suite is the key. It will surely impress her. Get it together, Shiro. Spooky. There you are, Miss Madeline. Follow me quickly. We're almost there. It's so funny that up to this point that he's still saying that, like, yeah, keep following it and follow me. And then you have this barrier. It's a literal barrier from his cognitioned mind of self-imposed disillusions. Okay. Here I go. No! Oh, we can. No! Oh my god, that was close! Close! I have a key. Notes. It's Mr. Oshiro's diary. The final entry appears to be decades old. As of today, the hotel is officially closed. Charlotte organized the staff for a farewell hike up the mountain. Most of us have never seen the summit. It seemed like a fitting goodbye, but when the time came, I couldn't bear to leave without looking around one last time. I told them to go without me. I will catch up with you soon, after I double-check that everything is in order. I can't believe my time here is over. What am I going to do now? Perhaps a stay. One last night for the hotel, and I can have a proper goodbye. One last night. Turn into many nights. Turn into sleepless nights. Or what could be. Etc. etc. Yeah, so definitely a lot of things to touch upon when it comes to the narrativity. So there are 3 aspects I'm going to write about in my project. And it's audio visuals, simply just how the game looks, and the music, and how the music is used. Ludic aesthetics, which means how the game is played. So, tight button dashing is one of the aspects. And get good, and oh my god, it's just like Dark Souls. And then story. Trepidations of our minds. First try, what the heck? Here we are, our award-winning presidential suite. Truly, it is the very definition of rustic luxury. I'll stand back and allow you to soak in the majesty. I understand it can be a lot to handle. And a mirror, Looks nice though. So, what do you think? It's beautiful. The furniture looks expensive, it's very spacious, the colors are elegant. I can tell you put a lot of work into it. I knew it would impress you. Yeah. So, can I get on the roof from here? You imbecile, you're losing her. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Valued guests such as yourself stay now, finds accommodations at half price. I don't want to stay. Please, Miss Madeline, please stay. Mr. Oshiro, I've already been sidetracked too long. Madeline, sweetie, forget this loser. Loser? You're in denial, old man. This resort is a dump. No one would ever want to stay here. Someone had to say it. She doesn't mean that. I'm very busy. Please, leave Miss Madeline. Come on, Miss Madeline. You heard the man. Where would you be without me? Why would you say my beautiful hotel is a dump? How dare she insult you like that? What if she's right? Of course she's right. Could even clean up without her help. I'm sorry, Mr. Oshiro. It's that dark side of him. I thought we'd never get rid of him. You owe me one. Add it to the list. Leave me alone. I thought you were so determined to keep climbing. And all of a sudden you're some weirdo's therapist. Won't you just go away? Miss Madeline, before you go, I need to ask one question. Why would you be so nice to me, only to run away? What did I do wrong? Oh, give it a break. You still don't get it. She only helps people to feed a twisted ego. She never cared about you. Shut up. I just wanted to help. You're both pathetic. Pathetic. You only came here to humiliate me. I won't grovel at your feet any longer. Okay. This escalated quickly. Ah! No! Okay, so we can jump on his head. I think. Yes! Ah! No. Okay. No! Ah! Why is this so hard suddenly? Come on. Yeah! Yes! Okay. Yeah. This is frantic. Yeah! No! Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, yeah. One. Jump! Well. Come on. Come on. Barely there. Say it by next screen. Okay. Need to open key. Key. What up? Ah! Oh, timing. Ooh, ee. Okay, you can do it. Bam. Ah! Scary. Okay. Ah! No. Oh shit. Yes. No. Ah! No. Right. Ah! Oh. Snap-a-roo, man. Woo! Close. Bye. Ah! Oh, yes. Nice. Jump. Oh. Yep. So far, so good. Scary. This is scary, folks. Okay. It's not over yet. Not in the clear. Ah. Okay. It's not over yet. Shit. Yep. Ah! Scary. All the trepidations, the anxieties. Yes. Nice. Okay. Doing fine. No. So far, so good. Ah! Oh. Ooh. Scary. Spooky. Ah. Come on. Not that far. Oh. Mr. Oshiro, stop. I just wanted to help. I've decided to close the hotel for repairs. The second floor plumbing is leaking. The library is in complete disarray. Not to mention the hole in the ceiling of the presidential suite. Please. Just leave me alone. Oh, almost started to tear up. Yeah. There's so many things that can derive from this chapter. It's just, he is a ghost. in a hotel. It's like a metaphor for his mind, that it's so cluttered that he can't really sort out his personal life, and that there's so many things that he tries to hide. He actually tries to portray it as a normal hotel, but Madeline clearly sees that there's trouble in this place, and still he tries to portray that everything is okay. So there are many eerie things that I can relate to. Not to get personal again, but like the fact that my father is kind of like a hoarder, or he comes from my family, of having a lot of stuff. My grandmother, she grew up during the Second World War, and in Norway, back in where my father lives, people still were so poor that they didn't have anything, even in Norway at the time, which meant that they didn't have a house, and they begged from house to house. So my grandmother would collect plastic bags, and even like jam jars, glass jam jars, and she wouldn't throw that away. So she collected everything, and it piled up. And my father was a teacher when he was older, and he would travel around Norway because he didn't really wanted to stay at home. So when my grandmother died 20 odd years ago, he wasn't used to having a house, and so he always compiled a lot of stuff and never properly clean out stuff that wasn't really necessary. And so in the later years now, I'm trying actually to fix that, to making more minimalistic and trying to have a perspective about what's important in life. So yeah, eerie thing to see that I am Madeline and Oshiro is my father to some degree. But yeah, and also things that you can relate about Oshiro personally. Like at the end, he realizes that, wow, I have a lot of shit to fix. I need you to leave so I can go and do them. Powerful stuff. So yeah, mumbling, rambling, as always I do. So that'll do for this episode. So thank you so much for watching. I am KungFuKuya, and I'll see you in the next one.